guys, what's up? Welcome to a brand new Monday musical. Sorry I haven't done a musical for ages. It's mostly because I haven't been able to go out and see one. One, because I'm broke. Two, because we don't really have many new shows out at the moment. So this one that I'm talking about today was a new one that I'd always wanted to see, and it was premiering in Australia, so I thought, why not? I am talking about In the Heights, which you probably have heard of. It came out on Broadway in 2008. Or before that, and it won the Tony Award for Best Musical and I think Best Direction or Best Music. I can't remember, but it won several Tony Awards and I've always wanted to see it, and because it's such a culturally important musical, people weren't sure that it would work in Australia, but I for one think that it very well works, especially in Melbourne because we're so multicultural here, and I think once you get involved into the story and the characters, you kind of appreciate being put into a different world. I really love the fact that the ensemble is on stage more than once. They are pretty much every second or third song, and I think that's really important because you have some musicals where the ensemble is mainly in the start of the musical or at the end and not really featured throughout. Well, they aren't as prominent as the lead characters usually, but in this one they are, and I think they're very much a part of the story, and you need them because they basically make up this small town of people who know each other. They're like family. So you follow several characters. You've got Uznavi, Vanessa, Nina, Benny, Nina's parents, the ladies at the salon. There's just a few characters, and Abuela Claudia, she's a grandmother of the town kind of. She sort of raised everyone in Washington Heights and they all look up to her. So as you can see already, it's very spiritual. It's got a lot of themes of friendship, relationships, just togetherness, and I think the Spanish influence is very much a part of the show, which I like. I think I'm just rambling here, but okay. I went to see it and I saw it twice because my friend was in it and she was amazing, and I was like, whoa. But apart from that, I've just always wanted to see this musical, and there are a couple of standout songs that I love, which I'm going to mention now. I really love the opening, which is In the Heights. It's really uplifting. I want to play it every time I wake up and go outside. The number one song I am currently obsessed with is sung by Vanessa, and it's called It Won't Be Long Now, and she's just talking about this train that goes outside her window every morning and how it represents her wanting to pursue her dreams and having her own apartment, getting out of El Barrio, which is the place in which they live, and I'm just obsessed with it. I think the score is like the orchestration is really good. It's just a piano, and I've already learnt that part because I just wanted to learn it so badly. It's just like dun, 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 which you probably heard in my opening credits. Yes, that was me playing on computerized piano, and I love that song. I just keep singing it. I attempt to sing it mostly because it's too high, but that is probably my favorite song. My next favorite is Breathe, which is sung by Nina, and Nina basically worries about telling her parents that she dropped out of school because it got too stressful and she had to work 2 part-time jobs, and because basically she's the only person in the town that was able to go have an education in California because they're all quite poor, you know. It's all about that starting from the bottom and like working really hard and maximizing every opportunity. Those kind of themes are what I look for in a musical. It's just so inspiring and uplifting. My friend and I were basically dancing in our seat. There are several characters who do a lot of rapping, and they're so talented, and they're essentially the narrators. If you're not listening to their raps, you won't follow the story, so I think it's really important to have your eyes and ears really focused on the show. That being said, you know, there are some ensemble bits that are kind of a bit everywhere where you're like, I don't know where to look, which is another reason I wanted to go again. But there's just so much happening and I really want to be in it. Like, this is something that I feel I would want to be in just because it's so fun, and it's just a great show. It's kind of ironic that I'm posting this now because In the Heights has finished its run at this was at Chapel of Chapel in Melbourne, and no, South Yarra. This is in Chapel of Chapel. It's a really small theatre. It was a really tiny stage which made it really intimate, but there isn't a huge set, so you don't really need a lot of space to take up, but I think on a bigger stage it would be really cool because there's a lot of great dancers and stuff. So yeah, this was presented by Stage Art. It was a really good production, and I really enjoyed it, so much so that my friend asked me to write a blog post for her blog, and it's called popculturewire.com. Here's a link, and I've written a review for In the Heights, so if you want a more in-depth review, I've written one there for her, and it was really fun. I need to write more reviews instead of just vocally reviewing them, which is, I don't know, is that the same? I feel like maybe the medium is kind of a bit more relaxed when I'm just talking about it. Anyway, I'm going to put some clips down below of my favourite parts of the show. From YouTube, obviously the original Broadway cast were amazing, as they generally are, and I love it, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like this video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, then I'm sorry, and I hope we can be friends. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! My favourite character of the whole show is the Piragua guy, and he just comes in for little interludes, but he's just so funny and you just instantly fall in love with him, and I want to be that character. He has a song called the Piragua song, and it's just really catchy, and I was singing it on the way home, so just so you know that's real. It's been real, you know what I mean?